hope that we can take over the world one day.
Totally.
Change the idea of what is beautiful, expand it, open it up a little bit.
Lifestyle brands come in all shapes and sizes. Missy Suicide founded Suicide Girls in 2001 in a loft in Portland, Oregon. Now it's a multi-platform entertainment experience encompassing books, radio, clothing, magazines, TV, a live burlesque tour, and of course the immensely popular SuicideGirls.com, which hosts over 1 million unique visitors every single week. And I do mean unique. Its blog is one of the most popular on MySpace. Missy Suicide, welcome to Dog and Pony.
Thank you.
We're going to start you out with a little segment we call Once Around the Track.
All right, I'm all geared up.
You're geared up? All right. Quick questions, quick answers. We'll do as many as we can in 30 seconds. Where did you grow up?
Portland, Oregon.
What was your first job?
Working at Launch.
How many employees do you have at Suicide
Nearly
Girls?
30.
Are you obsessive or a procrastinator?
Well, I procrastinate and then I obsess.
Do you make the rules or you break the rules?
Well, I think I make new rules.
Betty Page or Jenna Jameson?
Betty Page.
How many hours do you work every week?
65 or 70 now.
What superpower do you wish you had?
I wish I could fly.
Who doesn't?
That would be awesome.
All right, you've been once around the track. All right, Missy, for those in our audience who don't know or want to pretend they don't know, tell us what Suicide Girls is.
Suicide Girls is a pinup community. There's over 1,500 girls from around the world who have pinup style photo sets of themselves featured on the site. They also keep journals detailing their daily lives. And there's also, every member has the opportunity to keep journals. There's message boards, there's groups where people can come together on every subject from marriage to religion to politics and music.
Describe the Suicide Girls aesthetic to me.
It's girls with piercings and tattoos, girls that choose to commit social suicide, girls that don't fit, that choose not to fit into the norm.
Mm-hmm. How many girls send in their photos to apply to be Suicide Girls?
I used to say it's about 1,000 a week, but it's probably more like 1,200 to 1,500 a week now. Mm-hmm. Girls from around the world submitting, wanting to become Suicide Girls.
And what is it that gets some accepted and others not accepted?
It's more about attitude rather than look. Like some of the girls, you don't have to have piercings and tattoos. You just have to be a suicide girl at heart. I know that's kind of hard to quantify, but it's the girls that that choose not to live by society's rules and that have an interesting story to tell that end up on the site.
And tell me how you decided to go from just a website to a multi-platform entertainment brand.
Everything that we've done has really been in areas that either my business partner or I were interested in, basically. We put out a DVD, we sent the girls out on tour. They opened most recently for Guns N' Roses. Mm-hmm. And we put out a magazine because we'd always loved publishing and wanted to have something that we could put out in print that would represent the site. And so we self-published the magazine, and we really try to learn from each project that we jump into.
What's your biggest challenge been in maintaining your growth and managing that growth?
The biggest challenge was probably going from doing everything myself to having a staff and delegating, and that was a big hurdle to try and grow a staff from very small support to the size of staff that we have today.
So how would you summarize your strategy to grow your business?
I think first we grow the members in each country, and once they become members, then the desire to have the merchandise grows, and the movie distribution happens in those countries, and then the ancillary products like the magazine and the books start selling and gaining popularity. The press starts to generate more subscribers and kind of keeps funneling in and fueling everything, and then we'll send the burlesque tour out there, and then it'll kind of reach a fever pitch, and people will understand exactly what a suicide girl is.
Are your subscribers more men than women, or how does it break down?
It's fairly evenly split. It's about 48% female, 52% male, but it mixes up a percentage point or two every once in a while.
And
so.
How do men use the site versus women? Are they more or less loyal to renewing or things like that?
I think that the women tend to use the site for like a fashion magazine, there really aren't very many places where women can go that are pierced and tattooed to find tips on makeup, beauty, fashion, lingerie, and styling.
And men are just more interested in titillation.
No, I think that the men, I think they're more into the community as well. I mean, I think that, you know, once you establish a journal and friends and you post your photos and your videos and stuff, it becomes your home. And once you've made connections with somebody across the world that you wouldn't have otherwise been able to meet, it's home. It's not a place that you're going to leave very easily.
So how big do you think it can get?
I hope that we can take over the world one day.
Totally.
Change the idea of what is beautiful, expand it, open it up a little bit.
Now we're going to go to a segment called None of Your Business. And that's where I ask you slightly impolite questions.
All right.
To which you can either answer or tell me none of my business.
All right.
All right? Is there anything a suicide girl wouldn't do?
It depends on the girl. You just have to ask.
Really?
Everybody has their own boundaries.
Who's your favorite suicide girl?
Oh, do I have to pick one?
Who's the hottest of all the hot suicide girls?
Do I count? Can I pick me?
Sure.
All right.
You're your favorite suicide girl?
Yeah, that kind of wussed out.
It's
whatever.
a big wuss out.
Yeah, sorry.
So before we take off, anything you'd like to promote?
The second issue of our magazine just came out. It's available at suicidegirls.com/shop, and as well as your local newsstands.
Right on. Missy Suicide, founder of Suicide Girls. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
And as always, if you've got comments, questions, or suggestions for upcoming guests, you can email me, Paul Ellinger, at paul@dogandpony.com. Thanks for stopping by. See you next time. Dog and pony, dog and pony.